The Golden Discovery, Henrietta's Secret. On the edge of a quiet little village, there lived a cheerful farmer named Ben. He had rosy cheeks, twinkling eyes, and a heart as warm as the morning sun. Farmer Ben loved all his animals, but among them, his favorite was a plump, gentle hen named Henrietta. Henrietta wasn't flashy. She wasn't the biggest or the fastest hen, but she was kind. She always let the smaller chicks peck at the grain first and clucked happily whenever Farmer Ben came near. Every morning, Ben collected fresh eggs from Henrietta's nest. Brown eggs, white eggs, ordinary eggs, until one extraordinary morning, the Golden Discovery. When Farmer Ben reached into Henrietta's nest, his eyes widened. "Oh, heavens!" he gasped. "What's this?" Sitting right in the middle of the straw was an egg that shimmered like the morning sun. It glowed with a soft golden light, warm and magical. Ben picked it up carefully. It was heavy, heavier than any egg he had ever held. Could it be real gold? He whispered, scratching his head. His dog, Max, barked excitedly. The cows mooed curiously. Even the rooster tilted his head and crowed louder than usual. The whole farm seemed to know that something unusual had happened. Ben tapped the egg gently against the table. Clink, clink. It sounded just like metal. But when he shook it, it still felt like there was something inside. "What on earth are you hiding, Henrietta?" Ben asked as he peered at the hen. Henrietta only fluffed her feathers and gave a proud little cluck, unraveling the mystery. Over the next few days, Henrietta began acting strangely. She strutted about like royalty, guarding her nest carefully. At night, she sometimes clucked softly to the egg, as though telling it a secret. Ben began to notice things he had missed before. Henrietta had been scratching near an old oak tree more often than usual. She had a strange sparkle in her eyes whenever she pecked at a certain patch of soil. And sometimes, when the moon was full, her feathers seemed to glimmer faintly under its light. Word of the golden egg spread quickly. Soon, scientists, collectors, and even storytellers from faraway lands came rushing to Farmer Ben's little farm. One scientist said, "It must be a rare mineral in the soil." Another argued, No, it's a magical mutation in her genes." A folklorist waved a finger and declared, "This is surely the work of ancient enchantment." Ben listened politely, but Henrietta just clucked and went on pecking the ground, as if she knew the truth all along. The golden aftermath. The golden egg became famous. Newspapers printed Henrietta's picture. Television crews wanted interviews. Crowds of curious people gathered outside Farmer Ben's gate, hoping to glimpse the legendary hen. Ben grew worried. "I must keep Henrietta safe," he said. He built her a sturdy new coop with a strong lock, filled it with soft straw, and placed it under the shade of the oak tree. But with all the excitement came a difficult question. What should he do with the golden egg? Some said he should sell it and become rich. Others said he should give it to scientists to study. But deep in his heart, Farmer Ben wondered if the egg was meant for something more special than money or fame. The hen's secret revealed one. Quiet evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills, Ben noticed Henrietta scratching furiously at the ground beneath the oak tree. Curious, he knelt down and brushed the soil aside. To his amazement, he uncovered a tiny hidden chamber filled with strange, glittering pebbles. Henrietta clucked happily, pecking at one of the glowing stones. Then she strutted proudly back to her nest. At last, the truth was clear. Henrietta had been nibbling on those shimmering minerals deep in the earth. And somehow, her body had turned that sparkle into the golden egg. The mystery wasn't magic spells or ancient curses. It was something simple, natural, and yet still deeply magical in its own way. Nature's secret treasure, waiting quietly under the old oak tree. Beyond the gold, the golden egg remained safe in Farmer Ben's care, not locked away in a vault or sold to the highest bidder, but displayed with love in the farmhouse for everyone in the village to admire. Children would visit just to see Henrietta and hear the story. Scientists studied the minerals under the oak tree, discovering new wonders of the earth. And Farmer Ben? He never became greedy. Instead, he became proud. Not because he had a golden egg, but because his kind little hen had shown the world that sometimes the most incredible secrets are found in the most ordinary places. Henrietta went back to her gentle life, laying ordinary eggs most days. But every now and then, when the moon was bright and the soil glittered, a new golden egg would appear in her nest. And Farmer Ben would smile and say, "Thank you, Henrietta. Thank you for reminding us that wonder is everywhere."
If only we care to look. Moral of the story: true treasure isn't gold or riches, it's the wonder hidden in ordinary places, waiting for curious hearts to discover it.